Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Star Wars Wednesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with Star Wars The Black Series, Rogue One, a Star Wars story, Jyn Erso. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, and don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified when my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it! First up, as we always do here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's take a look at the packaging. And on the top, you know, it's window, some tape, a hook. Star Wars The Black Series. Nice big window showcasing a figure and her accessories. Star Wars Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Jyn Erso, assortment number. Warning! Don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong there. Forward up. Hasbro print. Small print, fine print, legalese print. Made in China print. Symbols I'm not going to learn. And a barcode. On this side, all we have is a stripe continuing around from the front. Star Wars The Black Series. That's it. On this side, nice artwork of Jyn Erso. And it says Jyn Erso right there at the bottom. And then again, that same artwork. And this is where the movie ended. I can't remember the name of it, but the Imperial Library planet. Star Wars The Black Series, Jyn Erso. Putting behind a checkered past by lending her skills to a greater cause, Jyn Erso is impetuous, defiant, and eager to bring the battle to the Empire. Used to operating alone, she finds higher purpose by taking on a desperate mission for the Rebel Alliance. And there it is in some other languages. She's 01 in Rogue One series. Attention, don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong there in French. Your French pie hole. Achtung, don't stick things in your other language pie holes that don't belong there. Includes figure and 2 accessories. Some more small print, some more made in China print, some Disney print, and some extra Hasbro print. That, my friends, completes a look at the packaging. And now let's take a look at the figure and the accessories and handy dandy tweezers here. And we'll take a look at her blaster. So nice sculpted details in there, molded details, and you know, some silver paint. So that looks nice. Her other accessory is this scarf hood doodad thing, and it does come off, and it's not the easiest to get off, but it's not the hardest accessory to deal with. And this is the exact same stuff that the original release of this figure came with. There we go. So as you can see, just an overlay. It's kind of soft rubber. Now let's talk about the figure herself. I think this is the exact same face sculpt that was used on the original figure. They just used that new face printing technology. And I'll have to say, and you can see when we get to the comparisons, it makes 1,000,000% difference. Other than that, it's pretty much the same color-wise and everything, paint-wise. This is a little bit flatter than the original's paint. And again, we'll look at that when we get to it. But, you know, there's a good deal of paint apps on here. We got this. We got these. The zipper, pins in her pocket. Back here. Usually this is the part where they skimp, you know, on the back. There's really not a whole lot of paint apps going on. The fingers, or maybe the gloves. I don't know which one is painted. And a little bit on these buckles on the shoes. And, you know, that's pretty much it. Let's talk about her articulation. And she's on the old school articulation, so it's just a ball on a hinge here. So she can look up that far. She can look down that far. She's got just a tiny bit of waggle in there, not much at all. I don't even know if you could count it. She can do the full exorcist. And no chicken neck. At the shoulder, arm goes 360 degrees of rotation. It'll go up that high. Hinge and swivel at the elbow. Swivels around 360 degrees. And the bend gives you not quite 90. On the wrist, in and out hinge on this side. Full 360 and up and down hinge on this arm. So that's cool. It's a cut here where the chest meets the torso, and she can crunch forward that far. She can crunch back a little bit, not a whole lot. She got a little bit of hula in there, and a 360 degree rotation, because of course there's nothing at the waist. For the splits, she'll give you that much. She really would benefit from one of those drop down hinges there. She can kick forward that far. She can kick back that far. Cut here at the upper thigh, and it's tight, but it will rotate 360 degrees. The old school double hinged pinned knee, and it'll get you about that much. No boot cut. And at the ankle, down that far. Only about up that far, which is not really any to speak of. And a forward facing pin for rocker. Now her blaster pistol will go in her holster. And it fits in there pretty snugly, even without the strap. And the strap, it's got a little peg on it, just plugs in that hole right there. And there we go. That does it for a look at the figure and her accessories. Now let's do my favorite part of a review, the comparisons. And we're going to start things off with the original release of Sergeant Jyn Erso. And you can see the difference some paint makes on that face. As you can see, this is glossier than this. All the other paint apps seem to be the same. So, pretty much the face paint is the only thing that's different, and this is not glossy. But yeah, what a difference a little bit of paint, or a new way to apply paints. Let's see, is the gun even the same? Yeah, even the gun is painted up the same. And here we have her with Captain Andor. And here she is with 2K2SO. I don't know why I want to keep calling him 2KSO. K2SO. And here she is with Chirrut. Here she is with Baze. Here she is with Bodhi. Here she is with the Jedha Patrol Stormtrooper. And there I go bumping the camera. And a Death Trooper. The Death Trooper from the Target 2-pack, I believe. And of course, Director Krennic. And from the Archive Wave, we have the 501st Clone Trooper. How does she compare up to other lines? Let's take a look. Here she is making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee. From the G.I. Joe Classified series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And for some 7-inch goodness, we have the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Beyond. And that, my friends, completes the comparisons. For final thoughts on Star Wars The Black Series, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, Jyn Erso, this is, if you will pardon the pun, head and shoulders above the previous release of this figure. And like I said, just a little bit of paint or a new way to apply the paint makes a ton of difference on these figures. Finally, I can say I think this is a pretty definitive version of Jyn Erso, and this is the one that'll be going in my display. It's definitely, to me, it was worth it to spend the money on this one. I found it on sale a little, slightly on sale. But it was worth that money to get this more accurate looking version of the character. And that's to me. You know, your mileage may vary. It might not be worth it to you. You may not have it in your budget, and that's fine too. But that does it for the review. I really appreciate you watching. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.